Seven Lamb Productions presents Chair of Swords. Episode 2, Mother of Dragons.
King Leotard is dead. The Chair of Swords is ripe for the plucking. But who will claim it? The witches of the Dark Woods believe war is coming. The Council of Ravenfall believe this also to be true. It has now been 2 days since King Leotard took his last breath through his torn face. He has been buried. As with all king burials, he has been buried with his mighty sword, which happened to still be stuck in his face. After the burial, crows took to the sky to spread word of the king's passing. One such crow made its way to the seas of the east. The thing was heading for Lord Ferris of the Coal Islands. But sadly, the creature never made it. While resting in a tree on the small island of Buntertill, it was snatched by a couple of pirates hungry for bird.
I gotcha, Blackbird.
Jessel, you best share with ye old friend.
Catch your own bird. This one's mine.
But I can't catch birds. I can't catch anything.
You caught syphilis?
Yeah, but not with me hands.
Well, next time try catching a bird with your dick then. This one's mine.
As the bird struggled for freedom, Jessel took notice of the note attached to its leg.
Pollock, this is a carrier crow. It's addressed to Lord Ferris of the Coal Islands.
Forget that old bastard.
Yes, but we must bring it to the Mother of Dragons. It reads that King Leotard is dead. We must go to the Mother of Dragons.
Solaria was the mother of dragons. She was young, the age of only 17. She had long white hair and a nice little tight body. She was elegant and fair. She was once wed to a murderous man who beat her often. She ended him by her own hand and claimed the Isles of Sumter as her own. She grew a lot after that moment, but she often thought about it, about how they first met. Her skeevy brother had set the whole thing up, trying to wed her to a cow. Flashback to 2 years ago, when the Mother of Dragons was dolled up and waiting. She was not ready to be wed, but her half-brother forced the issue.
Hello everyone, my name is Richard Butterfield and this is Who's My Cal? All right. We sit here with one lucky contestant, the beautiful Solaria. How's it going, sweetie?
Do not call me sweetie, or I will have you skinned alive.
Ooh, ouch. This jungle cat has some claws. Meow. Okay, honey, you got it. Now, Solaria gets to choose between 3 lucky bachelors, but she doesn't get to see them just yet. She must ask questions and find out who she wants to go out with. All of our bachelors sit behind that rock there. Can you see them, honey?
No.
Why?
Because they're behind a rock?
Good, it's working. The rock is working, everybody. Before we get started, let's get to know our contestant. Solaria hails from Easteros. She's 5'5" and full of spunk. She likes long walks on the beach and even longer walks on scalding hot coals. That's right, she loves hot coals so much because she's known as the Mother of Dragons! Amazing, isn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, now this lovely lady's ready to find out which Cal best suits her needs.
Just then, Solaria waved her hand, calling over her brother, Lord Clone.
What is it, sister?
Brother Clone, Do I really have to do this?
Do you want a Cal army or not? This is the only way.
Can we continue?
Yes, yes.
Lord Clone ran back into the crowd.
Well, let's get this game underway. Solaria, the stage is yours. Let's ask our contestants some questions.
Okay. Cal number 1. What's your favorite food?
I like meat.
What about you, Cal number 2?
Yeah, meat.
Number 3, same question.
I prefer some pesto chicken bruschetta with a nice merlot and maybe follow that up with a nice blackberry cobbler.
Okay, Cal number 1. What would we do for our first date?
I take you to top of rocks and fuck you.
Okay. Cal number 2, same question.
I take you to back of cave, make fire, then fuck you.
Wonderful. Cal number 3?
Same question?
Yes.
I think first thing would be to bring you some flowers and chocolates. Maybe then we would ride horseback up to the cliffs of Dover and watch the sunset. After that, maybe some supper that I'll personally prepare, and a puppet show to cap the night.
Well, things are really starting to heat up over here, but has Solaria made a decision?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
Well, that's a fucking fast game, okay. So, who's the lucky cow?
I pick number 3.
Number 3? Okay, well, before you meet your man, let's see the cows you won't be going back to the grasslands with. Cow number 1 hails from the Salton Sea and likes to box oxes. Everyone meet Cal Draga.
Cal Draga not happy.
Okay, you big goof, go on, get out of here. Thank you for playing. Now, number 2. He hails from the sand dunes of Eastwick and lived inside of a dead bear for 2 weeks just for fun. Everyone, big round of applause for Cal number 2, Cal Zorg!
Cal Zorg want woman.
Ha, don't we all? Thank you for playing, my man. That leaves us with the last Cal. The man of the hour, your chosen sun and stars, Cal number 3. He hails all the way from San Francisco and once paid it forward in a Starbucks drive-thru. Everyone put your hands together for Calvin. His name is Calvin.
Hello.
Oh no, not him! Solaria! Anyone but him!
Solaria actually cared for Calvin. They went on many dates, but Calvin did not have an army. He had an electric car and student loans, but no army. So Solaria broke it off with him and ended up with Cal Draga. But that's when things got bad and she was forced to end his life. No other man ever dared try to be with Solaria after that. Many liked it, but none dared put a ring on it. Not after she castrated her husband and fed him his own balls. Now, here she stood, looking over the ocean on a rocky cliff, reading the letter meant for Lord Ferris.
So, King Leotard is dead. The chair is free. That means Ravenfall will do exactly what its name suggests.
It will raven?
Fall, Weed. Ravenfall will fall.
Weed was Solaria's right-hand man in more ways than one, meaning not only was he her trusted helper, he also only had one hand. He lost his left hand in battle when he was but a wee lad, just old enough to carry a sword and totally misuse it.
What is it, Mother?
Now, before you go thinking Solaria was Weed's mother, you better check yourself because you will get wrecked. Solaria is the mother of dragons, not of Weed. This is just how she is often addressed. She ain't no whore sleeping around popping kids out like a Pez dispenser.
I think, Weed, I think it may be time to reclaim the chair. For Father.
But Mother, the dragons have not hatched.
I will not wait.
But you still have no army.
I must find one.
You can't be suggesting.
But I am.
You will visit your brother? You will see Lord Clone?
Yes, I would much like to finally see his clone army.
Solaria and Weed took a group of pirates out to the far-off island of Treed. Her brother and her have not talked ever since she murdered her husband, Caldraga.
Secure the ropes.
Hello. I am Aronia. Welcome to Treed. Do you have any bags we may take?
Do not let them take our bags, Mother. These scoundrels.
We would take them to your rooms.
They are pirates, scoundrels, untrustworthy beings.
Weed, that is us. We are the pirates.
Oh, that's right.
We have no bags. We will not be staying long.
But of course, follow me.
Solaria and Weed followed Aronia up a stone walkway and towards the castle set atop a tall precipice.
Lord Clone, your sister.
Well, if it isn't little Solaria, the mother of dragons. What brings you this far out to sea? A boat, perhaps? Tee! A joke. I told a joke.
Very clever.
Would you like to hear another one?
No.
Yes.
Weed,
Sorry, Mother, but I love jokes.
What did the mutt say to the prisoner in the cell?
I do not know.
I give up.
Nothing, because he is but a mutt, and dogs do not speak. Ah!
Not as good as the first joke.
Are we done, brother?
I have one more.
We have no time for your antics.
Just one antic.
One more, please, Mother. Let him redeem himself. That last joke was not very good.
What do you get when you cross a leper with a sea mine? The answer? I don't know.
What is a sea mine?
Are we done? Have you had enough of his humor, Weed?
Yes, that last joke was hardly that. I believe he was just claiming ignorance and laughing about it.
No, it was a joke and a very clever one.
You throw about the word clever quite carelessly.
Enough. Clone, I want to see your army.
And what makes you believe I have an army?
Because I know that is what you have been working on the past 2 years.
Tee, you are so wise, sister. But what does the mother of dragons want with an army of the sea?
I want to reclaim the chair.
Which chair?
The chair of swords.
The one that was taken from father?
The very same.
Like father, like daughter, I do say. Oh!
Was that a joke?
Except father was a slayer of dragons. I am a mother of them.
Solaria did not much care for her father. Clone had the same contempt. Their father, Garaneth, was a giant asshole.
I'm sorry, sister. I cannot spare an army for a fool's errand.
It is no fool's errand.
Take your pirates, then.
My pirates are just that. Pirates. They are not warriors. They rob and rape and pillage and sometimes sing fantastical rub-a-dub tunes while sailing.
Then maybe they can sing the king's guard to death.
It is not the king's guard I worry about.
Whom worries you, sister?
All who want to claim the chair.
Screw the chair of swords. I made a chair out of swords one time. It stabbed the shit out of my ass.
You should not have built it with the pointy ends up in the seat.
You do not seem very smart.
The chair is worthless.
It is not. Whoever claims it will rule all of Nymeria.
Nymeria is nothing. Forget the mainland. We live on the islands. They are so much cooler than the mainland. We have rocky coasts and fish and beaches.
The mainland has beaches too. Their land meets the water, as do ours.
Yes, but were their beaches ranked number 1 on General Forbes' greatest beaches list in Crowclaw letter 2 moon days in a row?
I do not read that letter anymore. All it consists of is lists and ads for sun cream.
The Isles are safe. They were made for us. They were made for your dragons. Do not try to claim all of Nymeria. It is not worth our troubles.
They are not our troubles. They are mine and mine alone. Do not get angry with me, brother, because you did not like father.
You also felt much contempt.
Not as much as you, brother.
Father was a bastard.
You are the true bastard, born out of wedlock.
But father is the real bastard for making me that way. It is not my fault he fucked a server in a hallway on his way to the latrine.
I want your army.
You may not have it. The best I can give you is, Scotric.
What's a Scotric?
Scotric is a man in my army that is an utter fool. You can have him. He can use a sword, but he does not listen well, and he often shits in his Under Armour.
I do not want a soldier that cannot control his bowels.
He is hardly a soldier.
You said he can use a sword.
Only to open a tin of beans. He cuts the lid right off.
I do not want Scotric.
If you do not take him, I will just have to feed him to the cave lions. I am done with him tainting my army with his idiocy.
You are very cruel, brother.
Says the one who took her husband's balls.
He deserved such treatment for what he did to me.
I do not doubt that.
You're the one who forced me into that marriage.
You wanted an army then, as you do now.
I did not gain an army.
Well, whose fault is that? First you pick Calvin, who couldn't even grow facial hair, and then you choose Draga.
You set it all up.
You should have chosen Zorg. He was going to build you a fire and then fuck you. That's a real Cal.
You truly do not plan to give me your army?
You are the mother of dragons and pirates. If you want my army, take it from me, sister.
I will not draw blood with you.
We may fight as we did as children.
A tickle fight?
Or a thumb wrestle.
No, I will not play into your games.
Then I shall put away Parcheesi Dothraki edition.
If you do not plan to help me in my quest and provide me with an army to take back what is rightfully ours...
Oh, now it is ours? Oh!
I will find my own army then. Come, Weed.
Solaria?
Yes, brother clone?
Are you sure you do not want Scotric?
It could not hurt to have another pair of hands. Hell, what I would do for just one more.
Fine, brother. I will take Scotric.
Oh, thank God.
Solaria and Weed made their way back to their boat.
Wait for me, Mother of Dragons! Wait for me!
Who is that?
Who else could it be? It must be the one they call Scotric.
Scotric was blonde-haired and blue-eyed. He was quite a dullard, but a nice chap. He was not very good with a sword, however. Hell, the only thing he could kill is the spirit of a true warrior.
You must be Scotric, warrior for the clone army.
Actually, I mostly cook. And by cook, I mean I open the tins for everyone so they can have beans and meat.
Yes. We heard you are quite handy with a sword.
I cut the tins in a perfect circle so the beans and meat plop right out with ease.
How skillful you are.
I am one of the best. It's why Lord Clone is sending me with the mother so I may help. Lord Clone believes in me.
He wanted to feed you to cave lions.
What's that now?
Never mind that. Let us go. The wind is strong.
Solaria, before you go,
Yes, brother.
I have a joke.
Please, not now.
Oh, but the Lord has the best jokes.
For that is true.
Not quite sure of that. We listened to a few of them earlier, and hardly one landed.
But I'm certain this one will land. Tell us, please, Lord Clone.
This one is for my very sister. Solaria, what do you and a bunch of dead fools have in common?
I do not know.
You will all be dead very soon.
That's very good, Lord Clone.
Thank you, Scotric.
I'm not sure I understand.
For you and the Mother of Dragons will never take the chair. You will wind up just like a bunch of dead fools.
Yes, but you say we will be dead soon, like fools who are already dead.
It is quite funny.
But dead fools are already dead. How can they be dead soon?
That's the joke.
What is?
That.
What?
Weed, do not try to dissect my brother's attempt at humor. Let us leave.
Good luck, sister.
Oh no, I forgot my sword. I'll be quick and fetch it.
Are you alright, Mother?
No, Weir. I feel ill. My army consists of a handful of pirates, a man with one hand, a soldier whose only skill with a sword requires tin be near him, and myself.
And the dragons, when they are ready.
But they are not. I need more. I need a real army.
But how?
The Red Caves.
The Red Caves. I must advise against that. Those people are savages.
Even the more reason to go. The Mother of Dragons will have a strong army, one all others fear.
Please, Mother. Anything but that.
Mother, the sails are ready and the winds are up. Where do we head?
To the Red Caves!
Chair of Swords. Written and edited by Robert M. Lamb. Starring Brian Messick as the narrator, Amy LeRae as Solaria, Robert M. Lamb as Lord Clone, Caldraga, Weed, and Calvin, Jack Austin as Richard Butterfield, Cal Zorg, and Skotrick, Monica Ward as Aronia, Mark Croftus as Pollock, and Mitchell Beck as Jessel. Music provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to rate and review. And visit 7lamb.com for more audio dramas such as this one. This has been a 7 Lamb production.